Hello everyone and welcome back to Unboxing Theories. We are here, we are in a brand new era, and I am so excited to be here talking about Mujin. I know I said I was going to come back and talk about their single song that was released, but because it wasn't released with a music video and it didn't seem like there was a lot to go off of, I just chose not to. But I am here, we are in a new era, and we are going to be talking about Mujin. So far we've gotten some concept photos, which are gorgeous, very colorful, very beautiful, and a visual film. Now the visual film is really what I'll be talking about with you today, and it's only 29 seconds long, so it's probably going to be a pretty short video, but I hope you'll enjoy hearing about it with me. So the first thing that we want to talk about, of course, is the introduction. So the doors are pulled aside, we look in, and we see Mujin and the other kings sitting at either side of him. Of course, Mujin is center, as he is the king. This is his kingdom. And it kind of looks like we're almost looking in on a ritual or something. Each one of them pulls out a paper talisman, or there's other names for it. That's always what I've heard it called, but whatever the name is you're choosing to call it, that's fine. And each one has something written on it in Japanese. Unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, so I'm not sure what's written on it. If you guys know, let me know. Mujin's talisman specifically seems to light up. The words on it seem to light up almost like a flame. I mean, it doesn't light on fire, but they're bright. The letters become bright. On the other members, we don't see that as much, but it is still very obvious that something is going on. It is almost like it's a ritual of some sort. Now, what we do know about Mujin's era is that his kingdom used to be very, very bright. The kingdom of cherry blossoms used to be a very bright and happy place. And then 108 demons came in and kind of took over his place, turning it into a dystopia. Now, and also, I believe, killing or hurting his cherry blossom tree, which brought peace and prosperity to his land. Now, what they want to do, obviously, is kick that chaos out and make it right. Mujin wants to get his kingdom back. Now, we've seen this with other eras before, but I'm very excited because despite how bright everything looks, it feels very dark from what we've seen so far. Now, another super notable thing that I want to talk about is how we saw Juan with the Chiu flute. How fascinating is that? To me, that is an absolute confirmation to me that Juan's character did take over Chiu's kingdom. The king of storms, took over the kingdom of cloud and made it his own. He didn't have his own kingdom. I've talked about that before, how at one point in a behind-the-scenes video in Louis' era, Ivan talked with Juan about how, hey, you really do want to have your own throne, but sometimes you just got to take one. And I think that was confirmation, even if it was just behind-the-scenes banter. I think that was confirmation that Juan didn't have a throne of his own, therefore had to come in and take one, like Ivan did. So this is also confirmation to me. He has literally taken over and taken even things that Chiu had. Now that's just really interesting, and I think it kind of makes a lot of sense from what we've seen before. But and I'm very excited about this era for the simple fact that instead of kind of being thrown into the era like he was in Louis' era, which isn't a bad thing, he still killed it, but now he's going to be such an integral part of the team and the story and the lore that we're going to learn a lot more about him. So this era is going to be key for learning about Juan. I just know it. And going forward, we see the other kings in various areas of the kingdom. We see them in different outfits. We see Ivan in this white outfit, and he's holding a parasol, which I think is really interesting. It looks brighter out. It looks like it's actually, I think it looked like it was daytime. I can't remember now, but it looked like it was kind of daytime. So either that was prior to the demons showing up and everything getting dark, or it was, just after the fact. I mean, they were wearing all white, which white is a color that means death in Asian cultures as well, so they could go either way with that. Also, most notably, the thing I want to talk about is Mujin. Of course, we're talking about Mujin. This is his era. But interestingly enough, the thing that really caught my eye was the orb, that orb of light that he manages to manifest. Now, here's the thing that it made me think of. If you've seen ghost hunting shows or anything like that, you know that they talk about spirit orbs. Spirit orbs are like little tiny balls of light that can be caught on camera, like flying through rooms very strangely. And to me, that's what it kind of looked like. And now there is a version of this album that is called Soul. And to me, I was wondering, well, maybe this is Mujin conjuring a piece of his soul, or his soul, period, and he is using it in order to save his kingdom somehow. I don't know how. And I mean, this could just be magic. It could be some sort of magic, but to me, it just seems so much like a spirit orb. And it's light and it's bright, and he's able to kind of, even at the end, it's like he's blowing it out of his mouth, like it's part of him. So for me, I'm like, that seems like that's an integral part of his character, or an integral part of who he is, and he is releasing it into the air. Maybe to fight demons, maybe for some other purpose. We really don't know yet. We've seen very little, but from what I've seen, I am excited and anticipating to see more. So that's pretty much, I don't have a lot to talk about. Just those are a couple little noticed things and theories. This is a first, this is just after I've watched it a couple of times. This is my reaction to it. I am excited to see what we are going to see next. But I would love to hear your theories, your ideas. What did you really notice? What was your favorite part? Tell me more. There will be more videos from me in the future, especially since we are now in the Mujin era. And I really look forward to sharing more with you guys, and I hope to hear from you. All right, let's go. We're in the new era, guys. Let's get excited.